Hey guys, Dr. Shook here. Hope you're doing well today, and it is another sauna session. In this video, what I want to talk to you guys about is this connection of toxins to our autoimmunity and to Hashimoto's. It's such an important topic that's becoming a bigger and bigger problem, and I'm recognizing it and seeing it more and more every day as I work with people. One of the issues with environmental chemicals is that there are tens of thousands of environmental chemicals that we cannot get away from. I'm going to talk to you about strategies and things that you can do to reduce your exposure. But guys, there's so many of these things in our environment that's in the water, the air, our food, our homes, what they're made of, our cars, our clothes, everywhere. So how do you get away from that? Well, the fact is, and the truth is that the reality is you really can't get away from it. There was a study done on the deepest trench in the ocean. I can't remember the name of it. Something like 10,000 feet or meters. I don't even know exactly how deep it was, but you get the idea. Deepest point. That there were these small like shrimp-like creatures that they found there. That even there, those creatures, those small shrimp-like creatures, they had high levels of, or not high levels, but they did have some of these toxic chemicals in them. So really, kind of the thing to understand is that it's very difficult to get away from it. And we know that environmental chemicals, you can develop sensitivities to chemicals like you can develop sensitivities to foods that trigger and stimulate the immune system. That's one of the reasons that when I'm working up autoimmunity, anytime you have an autoimmune condition, I always encourage you to get food sensitivities, pathogens checked, which are infections basically, and chemical sensitivities, so that we can understand the things that we can measure. What is the burden to the immune system in the body? Because if we can identify those and we can remove them, then we have a better chance of calming down and dampening the autoimmune process. So the thing is, you can develop these sensitivities to these chemicals just like you can to foods. And the problem is that unlike with foods, we can get away from a lot of the food proteins that we might react to. But chemicals, they're everywhere. So even if we take steps to remove them from everywhere that we can, our air, our water, our home, our everything, our clothes, our self-care and personal products, even if we take all those steps, which I encourage you to do, then you still can't get away from them. So not completely. So if this is occurring, and the point here is you want to try and avoid this as much as possible. So if you're autoimmune, you want to take as many steps as you can to dampen your autoimmune process, improve your immune regulatory function, and also improve your barrier system integrity, the things that keep these chemicals out of the body. So a leaky gut, you want to improve it. A leaky brain, you want to improve it. A leaky lung, you want to improve it. You don't want things getting in to the bloodstream and being exposed to the immune system if we can avoid it. So the point is really these things are immune stimulants. There are ways that we can check for them. They can promote autoimmunity and a lot of disease processes. We've got to implement strategies. We've got to remove them from our diet and from self-care and from everything that we possibly can, so that we avoid some of these consequences of becoming really sensitive to them, because it's very, very difficult to get away from them. So let's see. One of the things that I want to talk to you guys about was, so obviously, changing your diet so that it's, if possible, organic, whole foods, non-processed, no artificial anything. If you can't process it, don't. If you can't pronounce the word on the label, don't eat it. Other things, though, would be focusing on supplementation, nutritional supplementation that improves immune regulation or immune regulatory function. Okay, so things like turmeric, resveratrol, vitamin D, glutathione, especially acetyl glutathione, like S-acetyl glutathione. These are all things, if you guys want to know the supplements that I recommend, you can go to my full script account. I can't even remember the name of it at this point, but like the web address. But I'll put it in the comments, or we'll put it in the text describing this video. So you can just click on it, Dr. Shook's full script account, click on it, log in, create your username and password, and you'll be able to go in and look at all the categories. I've categorized supplements into or put supplements into categories that you can click on and you can use to help support different physiological processes. Like what I'm going to tell you guys is one of the things you really want to focus on is improving immune regulatory function. So that's where the things I just said, glutathione, vitamin D, turmeric, resveratrol, good essential fatty acid status, things like that can be very helpful at improving immune system regulation, so that you might not to improve your immune system, so to give you a better and more appropriate response to environmental chemicals. Okay, so that's an important aspect. Another thing is detoxification. You've got to be able to clear and eliminate these things from your body. If they bioaccumulate, then you're going to have, again, a greater likelihood for them to cause problems. So if you go to my full script account, which you just have to go to, it's my online nutrient or supplement dispensary that I use, and you can create an account and get access to my private supplementation protocols. You have to go. We'll post the website. I don't know the web address. We'll post it for you. Go there, create your account, log in. You'll see all the different categories that I have, and there's several categories. The ones that you want to be most interested in regards to this particular video are the detoxification folders and the immune regulation. Okay, autoimmune folder. All right, so those are going to be the ones that you'll want to look at those supplements the most. Keep in mind, detoxification is very, very helpful, and really, to keep our bodies healthy, we have to be constantly working on and thinking about how can we detoxify these chemicals and things from our system, so that we don't have reactions to them, and so that they don't create other disruptions in our physiology. Okay, because we know that they definitely can, especially these plastics that are estrogen mimickers, xenoestrogens, lots and lots of things that we want to remove. But boosting and focusing on detoxification is very helpful. Guys, if you're looking for a place to start to try to help yourself, you should start with, and definitely consider our program, the 6-week Hashimoto's Transformation Program, which walks you through over a 6-week period. 2 weeks of planning and organization, 4 weeks of implementation of dietary, lifestyle, and temporary nutritional supplementation. And I even walk you through in that program how to select and have more of a custom and tailored supplementation protocol to you and to your needs based on what's happening with you. That's part of the program. That's part of an assessment that I walk you through in video. The entire program is video and workbook based, and it's designed to be simple. And then we have a Facebook support group that is completely dedicated only to people in that program. And what I'm going to do is we're actually adding a detoxification program, and I'm adding our other programs that we've used clinically into this, but it just takes time to produce them and create them and add them to the site. So we've got the 6-week Hashimoto's Transformation Program in there, which is a fantastic place to start. Maybe some one-on-one support. Then just keep in mind that I do work with people all over the world through distance consulting, and I'd be happy to see if I might be able to help give you some ideas and direction on what to do to help yourself. Because a lot of people, they're just overloaded with information, right? There's so much out there that they're trying to learn, and they hear conflicting stories and advice. So if you need help, you can go to hashimotosconsult.com, and you can just register there for a consultation, and then my staff will be in touch with you. Okay, so anyway, guys, hope you're doing well. I really appreciate you coming here to learn more about your health, and I hope this helps you guys out. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.